How I'm supposed to judge you by the content of your character? You don't even understand why Black Lives Matter. I have a dream. Nah, tell me who don't understand it. Who don't wanna get back to their family. Who don't wanna lap up in those mansions.
Welcome to the very third episode of Sinn3r Sundays. It's your boy s01e03, aka, well, I'm not really in the mood for AKAs today. I wasn't even gonna do this episode. Last week I started off by saying rest in peace to Ahmaud Arbery, Sean Reed, and Breonna Taylor. And this week I start off by saying rest in peace to George Floyd.
When was murder ever worth it? Never. But if it's a black man, it's approved. You can't tell me when that man had his knee on my brother's neck, taking his life away with his hand in his pocket, that smirk on his face didn't say I'm protected.
That's right. That's what he said.
What's going on in Minneapolis right now has created an outrage or a spark all across America, because as we all know, America was built on slavery, and my people haven't had their fair share for a long time. It's turned around from the previous 400, 500 years, but you feel me? It's not equality. And the thing that sucks the most about this, I've said this before, Michael Shea has said this, is Black Lives Matter. It's just that it matters. It's not even that it matters more than you. It's just that we matter just a little bit. And I don't understand how, yeah, semantics with the all lives matter, cool, all lives do matter. But we're just saying, yo, the black lives that you guys deem insignificant, it matters. It's like our culture gets ravaged, you feel me? Like black culture is everywhere. TikTok, they fucking banned the search of George Floyd and a whole bunch of other things pertaining to this. And it's like, you thrive off of us. All these dances on TikTok, black dances, you feel me? Everything that got TikTok their money, their popularity is basically black culture. And the things that they do is just disgusting.
You're a mess, you got spirit, nigga. You ain't black, don't say, nigga. When they kill us, they be self-centered, but black culture keep the world spinning.
I'm not the type of person who's like, yo, I'm waiting to see people speak up on it, but I kind of get how some people are waiting to see people speak up on it. A lot of people, they jump in and out of our culture as if you can jump in and out of our culture. It's like, pick a side and stay there, you feel me? And if you're mixed, pick a side and please pick the black one, you feel me? Like if you're half black, please pick the black, because you guys go through your own struggles. I understand that, especially with your, I guess, mixed family, but it's like, yo, please pick the black side, because it's a losing side. Niggas is dying. Fucking last weekend, the shit with Amy Cooper. That whole weekend, a whole bunch of things was happening. And it's like, yo, niggas supposed to be inside. It's a pandemic still. I understand it.
Man, I can't even come.
If you guys can be a mentor to anybody, I highly recommend it. In New York is the Lower East Side Girls Club, where women can help young women ages of 8 to 23 learn things and be women. And I know a lot of women tell me that their moms weren't always the easiest people to talk to growing up. So this would be perfect. This would have been perfect for a lot of them. So I highly recommend a Lower East Side Girls Club. And for my guys out there, A Call for Men. A Call for Men basically helps men teach young men that there is no boundaries being a man. You can cry, you can basically do whatever you want. Anything healthy in a way. Just, we all go through things, and you shouldn't be ashamed of that just because you learn growing up that men shouldn't cry, or all men can't dance, or I don't know, whatever. I don't know. But A Call for Men, really dope. So I highly recommend that as well. Just get out there and make a difference. I currently am a mentor to 2 kids, or 2 young men. They are doing well. I feel like with my knowledge and experience in life, I can help someone. I mean, I don't want to be a dad right now, and it's very easy for me to just give a young boy some advice, just help him out through life. The reason that I've become numb to a lot of things, it's not that I'm numb, like it still gets emotion out of me, but it's like, damn, it's like with the school shootings last year. It's like every week was something crazy. I was like, damn, not again. It's like in South Park, how they did that shit. It's like, you really become numb to it, which is sick. I get how niggas it's just welling up inside, and you just gotta let it out. And with the riot, usually after the riots, people want to fix things, so they try their best to fix things. And the cop who killed George Floyd, he was charged finally, but the charges were horrible charges. He needs more than fucking murder 3. I don't know what's going on, but you need more for that. And then the other cops too, they got to get arrested. It's like you're complicit in this nigga's murder. You're complicit in George Floyd's murder. You seen it happen. My man was on his neck for 8 minutes, and y'all were there. You see their accessories to murder. And the crazy thing was, you end up finding out that these niggas worked at the same, I think, strip club for 17 years. They were saying that the cop was in Chauvin or whatever was in the front of the club, and George worked inside. Keeping it a buck, because I've been in a lot of strip clubs before they opened and after they closed, and let me tell you, these niggas they have a locker room. they usually have a locker room. So it's not like this nigga did not see this nigga 17 years. But it's just here or there. I don't know how that system is over there. So I don't know if they share the same locker room or whatever. But that whole thing is just sick, yo. And then his wife basically did her due diligence because she knew that all that shit was gonna fall on the family, and she just divorced him. Or that's what I feel. You know, you never know.
But that's what I feel.
The whole thing's just sloppy. It's just sloppy. This shit went from Minnesota to fucking niggas is filming in Atlanta. Niggas even fucking riding in New York. Fucking Target in New York, they started boarding up because they felt like it was gonna happen over here. And then the cops are moving so shady. And the niggas think that they could go to Canada, but they're also doing things like that in Toronto. Like they just pushed a woman to her death. Like they basically threw her. Or that's what it looks like to me. Of course, they're gonna say the opposite, but man, it's disgusting.
The blue is crazy.
I'm just happy to see a lot of people have been speaking up, and there's more to be done. It's just sick that it's during the pandemic, yo. And then it's kind of taken away from the light from Doja Cat and her whole situation, which is also crazy because it's like, yo, shorty, you're half black. And it's not even like where we know we're from Africa. It's like, you definitely know you're from Africa. It's like your father is legit African. So it's like, come on, yo. You shouldn't. All that self-hate, though, it's not that I understand it because I never really hated myself, but I could understand how just being around a whole bunch of people who are different, or just being around a whole bunch of white people, and let's say the white people just make you feel inferior because you are not 100% white or whatever. So it's like, I understand, but there's different ways to go about it than literally hating on yourself or half of you. And the sick part was, like, I honestly could tell you that I have not heard 3 Doja Cat songs. Like, I've only heard the Bitch I'm a Cow shit. I didn't even hear that in its entirety. I just like seen clips of it. Pretty sure there was one more that I seen a video for. I didn't see the whole song. And then I didn't hear the shit with Nicki. So like, I don't really listen to her music, but I heard the Didn't Do Nothing. Yo, it's a sick song, but it kind of is catchy. I don't know. See, that's how they do it. That's literally how they get you.
They brainwash you.
And then now I feel like if I want to listen to her music, I would listen to that song, which is a sick thing. I don't know, yo. And then she put out an apology, which kind of remind me of Chris Styles. And it's like, just get off Alive. And you don't even, I seen somebody say that he's rebranding because he was out there doing a protest in Brooklyn, but I don't know. I can't call it. I never know when anything is real or not, and who really does. But you gotta respect the attempt at it, because even if it's fake or not, a lot of niggas ain't even out there. Yo, they got cops in plain clothes, undercover cops, fucking starting the looting or starting the violence, and it's disgusting. They're shooting people with rubber bullets. It's just not the way to go at all. I don't really know, man. I haven't really been watching any. Well, I can't say that. But The Last Dance is done. We already finished talking about that. But Scottie Pippen again needs more. See, the thing is, I heard people keep on saying he was injured. But then if you look at the first 10, 11 seasons, my man basically played like 70 plus games a season. So it's like, no, he wasn't injured like that. I mean, he might have played through injury, but he was still giving you great numbers. Like in the playoffs, he would play through injury. So it's like, these niggas should have paid him. He shouldn't have been like the 7th highest paid member on that team. He should have been number 2. Tom Brady left the Patriots. TB isn't TB, which is kind of weird, but it's not because his receiving core is one of the best he's ever had, basically. Mike Evans is a fucking stud. Chris Godwin is fucking fast. And Gronk is back. OJ Howard is nice. Cameron Braid is nice. I don't know. Might be fucking 5K yards. It might be 50 touchdowns. It might be 2 interceptions, because Jameis threw up 30 and 30. And Tom Brady is not going to throw up. Well, he could throw up 30, but he's not going to throw up 30 interceptions.
Come on.
I guess in terms of TV shows, I seen this shit at the beginning of quarantine, and I forgot to tell you about it in the last one because I was doing current things I saw. But The Handmaid's Tale is one of the sickest things I've ever seen. You feel me? The way my man, well, he's not even my man because he's just a sick motherfucker. The way Mr. Waterford just be like, you feel me? Just be like, feel me, with his stroke, it'd be crazy. The way the wives be so complicit in it. Basically, it is one of the sickest concepts ever. America, as we know today, fuck, there's a secret party. They're like, yo, we want to take America back to the good old days of when the men were men and the women were in the kitchen, I guess, or just around the house, because I can't say women or women being. I feel like women are best doing whatever the fuck they want to do, which sometimes is at the detriment to men. But anyway, yeah, so these niggas basically take over. They fucking start a war, start a coup, and they turn America into Iliad. And basically Canada becomes like the new refugee spot for Americans. Like if they gotta escape Iliad, they go to Canada. But these niggas basically, they'd be generals, men, high ranking men or whatever, and then they'd have their great house cooks, and then they would have maids, and then they would have a driver, and then they would have a handmaid. The handmaid is different from like a regular housemaid. This handmaid, basically once a month, they would smash to try to have a baby, and it was sick. One of the sickest things. It's literally rape, and it's like, and then they take the baby from the handmaiden after, and then they send the handmaiden to basically they're like breeding dogs. Sick. It's literally the sickest thing. And what's also sick is the handmaids. Usually, the life before they became handmaids is like they had a life. Some of these women were like remarkable. Not like women aren't remarkable, but some of these women were like remarkable. Like they were the jobs that they had before, you feel me, America got taken over was crazy. And it's like now they're reduced to being a fucking yo, it's like a child farm. It's sick. It's literally sick. Kind of reminds me of the Promised Neverland, how they got like mass producing kids so to feed the demons. It's like sick. I highly recommend this shit. Highly. I saw it like a year ago. I tried to watch it and I fell asleep during the first episode. So that might tell you it starts a little slow, but then it picks up. The second shit, I just finished Better Call Saul because I never seen it before. So I was like, let me go back to Breaking Bad. And Breaking Bad was chef's kiss. Beautiful. One of the best shows ever. Walter White was the man, and I think Jesse should have understood from the jump, not from the jump, but from a while ago that Walt saw him as like a son. Feel me? It's just a weird relationship. Like they could have done better. Things could have ended better. My man Jesse didn't need to be fucking. And the sick thing was in the El Camino shit, because I never seen El Camino. Yo, boy, Todd, the actor that played Todd, he changed in 5 years, you feel me? Or 6 years, wherever Breaking Bad ended. And they tried to do the flashbacks, and you can see Todd was a skinny. Todd back in the days was a little slimmer, and Todd now is even a little beefier, so it's a little different. But I feel you, Todd. You getting that money, you eating. Todd's not a bad actor, but every time, like, I know what kind of shit he's gonna be in for. He was in Fargo too. Breaking Bad is a great story. If you don't know it, I'm not gonna fucking tell you about it. You should already know what that shit's about. I just highly recommend it. And it's crazy because I just read that HBO was supposed to have it, but HBO passed on it. The shorty in the pitch meeting turned her back to Vince Gilligan the whole time, and that's very disrespectful. As you can see, the trajectory, Breaking Bad was amazing. HBO could have had another one in their fucking White Static Hall of Fame shit. The third show I saw, what was the third show? Altered Carbon. Altered Carbon is one of the craziest. Well, it's wild. The concept is wild. It's basically, let's say our consciousness or whatever, we could put that shit in floppy disk. I don't know if you youngins know what floppy disks are, but Google. So you could put your consciousness or whatever in a floppy disk and you could put it in like, I could change bodies. I could have anybody I want. I could be a man, I could be a woman, I could just be whoever I want it to be. And it follows my guy, or it's weird because it follows two of my guys. Because the original guy, Takashi, I think his name is, he is in The Good Doctor. He's a good doctor. Or he used to be a cop and then he became a doctor, or he's a resident right now. But that is also a good show. Great show. Phenomenal. I've taught a lot of autistic kids. I love a lot of autistic people. So that's a great show. I highly recommend it. But anyway, it has him. And then it also has my other guy. I forgot his name, but he was in mad shit. He was in, the one I remember him for was, he plays well with this other shorty, like this redhead shorty. Like their chemistry is amazing because I think they had like 2 or 3 shows. Oh, he's in Hannah. And the redhead shorty is also in Hannah too. So like these things, they work amazing together. I first seen them on a Netflix series, I think The Kill or something like that. Or The Killing, I think it is. And chemistry dope. Anyway, the Asian guy's memory is in that white dude's body, and that white dude is involved with the Spanish chick, and then it's just a whole situation. The second season is also a little weird. I was sleeping in and out of it, so I can't really tell you what it's about, but I finished it. I'm probably not gonna go back to it, to be honest with you. I might. Has my guy from The Avengers. He said a couple questionable stuff too, I think, but whatever. So I recommend Altered Carbon. This is a wish-washy review because I wasn't really paying attention. Oh, yo, I know I only do 3 reviews, but I recommend, I think, Dead to Me. It's kind of funny. It's 2 women, I think Christina Applegate and somebody else. They're basically living their lives, and then a tragedy happens, and then this woman befriends the shorty who loses her husband, and then you end up finding out something crazy. It's a dope show. I saw a tweet where it says someone cries every episode, and yo, someone cries every episode. Clockwork. But it's a very funny show. It's on Netflix. I think there's 2 seasons. Like, I just started and finished it. And I know Steve Carell just dropped a show too. I was in and out of it, but it seems pretty funny. So I think it's called Space Mission. So check out those 5 shows. Binge those. You got nothing else to do. Movies. I haven't really been watching movies, so I can't give you a proper movie review. I can say I did see the platform yesterday. Me and my friend, we did a Netflix party. I don't really like Netflix party because it like the full screen, it ruins the full screen. Like there could be a better way to do it. But I think Netflix is integrating chat system anyway. And Hulu's also doing that shit too because they just started sending out tests. So thing in the future. Yeah, this pandemic is basically showing everyone that, yo, we need more virtual shit so we don't even need to be seeing each other like that, which is very true. But I love intimacy and I need it. I know I be lying about celibacy, but yo, even like the withdrawals be crazy because after you have it and then you go on a break from having it and it's like, damn, I kind of need it because doing this is cool, but it ain't the same.
It ain't the same.
Oh, yo, the platform is also crazy though. If I was to give you like a fucking synopsis on that shit, let's say there's like 250 levels. I think there's a little bit more, but let's say there's 250 platforms. And on each platform, there's 2 criminals or whatever. Could be a man and woman, or usually it's men. Sometimes there's women in there, but the women in there, they shouldn't be in there. The men in there are sick. You're on the platform, and then every 30 days or so, every month, they gas you, and then you wake up on a new platform. So the niggas at the top, you feel me? Floor 0 is basically where the chefs prepare the food. It's on a big table, and it's mad food initially. And then floor 1 gets it, and they start eating. And then floor 2 gets it, they start eating. So everybody's basically getting leftovers. And you know, by the time it gets to maybe like floor 30, it's probably horrible. So I don't know how people was, managing. Oh, I do know how some people was managing because when it gets down to like a floor where there's no food left, niggas be killing each other and eating each other. So it's a sick system. I'm not gonna say what happens, but I'm gonna say I highly recommend this movie. It's I think a Spanish movie, but it's they got the English dub. It's like with Money Heist. It just looks funny because the mouthing is off. Like, what can you do if you don't speak the language? I mean, you can't watch the subtitles, but I know a lot of people who can't do subtitles, which is weird. I know last weekend they did the Jamaican verses, and then on Monday they did fucking Jagged Edge of 112, which I did not watch, to be honest with you. The Jamaican one I did watch it. The Jamaican one was fire. But I didn't see it live because I felt like if I was watching it live, I need to be lusty. Like I wanted sex, and to not have sex and not be around women while that kind of music is playing is just a disservice to the music. Like I wouldn't be able to give it my best attention. You feel me? I need to be 3 margaritas deep, grinding on something. You feel me?
You feel me?
Yo, thinking back, we were definitely wild as kids. Well, I learned from my friends because I was just a fucking square. And my friends, they were wilding out on the dance floor. Niggas would basically come back, be like, yo, smell this. But yo, bro, you're sick, yo. Some wild things was happening on the dance floor. And I kind of had to learn how to get with it, even though I wasn't really that fast because you can't really be that fast. It's always better to move slow. You move slow at the pace, things always go to wherever you feel like things could go. Just don't rush things. That's just a lesson in life. Don't rush.
Anime.
In terms of anime, I'm at a loss. Black Clover. Black Clover is pretty dope. Black Clover is, to me, is a little weird because I basically know all the Shonen Jump shits, and this is basically like a collection of all the Shonen Jump shits. It's strong Naruto, you feel me? Like basically the 2 main characters, one is like a goof, annoying, and the other one is like smooth, pretty boy. Who does that remind you of? Naruto, Sasuke, Asta, Yuno. They go through their own shit. Asta has a demon inside of him. Niggas didn't even know that. Naruto has a demon inside of him. Yuna is blessed and gifted with all the magic in the world. Sasuke is blessed and gifted with all the Sharingan in the world. You feel me? And all the killing your brother intent in the world. So it's like I see the similarities. Naruto wanted to be Hokage. Sasuke wanted to be Hokage too. And these niggas want to be magic emperors. So it's like
I see what you're doing here.
even though ninja shit is kind of like magic, the way they just pop out of nowhere. I read it. I don't watch it, so I can't say it's a dope show. Like, I fell off episode 20, and I know they're like in the hundreds by now. So it's like, I'd have a lot of catching up to do. But the manga's pretty dope. I'm way ahead of everybody in terms of the show. I know what's going on. I highly recommend it. I'm not going to spoil anything because
I'm not in a spoiling mood today.
a second anime. I think I said Attack on Titan in the first one, but yo, Attack on Titan is so dope that I'm gonna tell you to watch it twice. Cause dog, I recommend though being high. Cause if you're high, looking at the Titans' faces, priceless. These niggas is hilarious. Like like they be making the funniest. They be making the funniest faces ever. So the story is crazy. I feel like Eren Yeager, you feel me? Eren, low-key, might be a black man, you feel me? Like he's seen the injustices to his people and he can't stand it no more. And he's just literally destroying the world, making it new again. And I kind of get you, boy, because we need a clean slate. We need something fresh because it's just gonna be more hate. It's always just hate. Hate breeds more hate. To get rid of the hate, we just need to wipe it clean. So, and that's what Eren's doing. I'm not gonna tell you what he's doing, but I'm just letting you know Eren is wilding the fuck out. And I highly recommend Attack on Titan. I think season 3 or 4 ended. What's gonna happen in the next season is gonna be amazing for people to watch, especially me, because I watch it, but I read it too, and it's... Check it out. Last week I told you about they're coming out with this other edgy shit called The World's Harem. And the sick thing about that is I used to read some of these little promiscuous little risque shits. I don't know, I fell off because I usually fall off with things. But yo, bro, this is one of the sickest things in the world. It's like my man, he has MS or multiple sclerosis or some shit. It's like a form of MS where basically if they don't find a cure, niggas died or whatever. So all the men end up catching MS and then they freeze them. And I don't know, only like a few of them survived or only a few of them could live. So it's like 5 niggas in the world and all the women are alive, you feel me? And all the women are fucking horny. But that's not the anime review. Just letting you know that something else that's super risque is coming up. Because just picture a world where it's just 5 men or 4 men and 1 billion plus women. I want to live in that world. Death by snoo.
Death by snoo.
Third one, I don't know. One Piece. One Piece is one of the best shows out there. Probably like 900, 1,000 episodes long. So it's a journey. But please begin the journey. Not many fillers, but there's a good amount of fillers. So just like find a filler list and get rid of that. One Piece is about my guy Monkey D. Luffy, and he's trying to be the Pirate King. And he ends up, in the show you follow him along his journey from the beginning where he makes his first crewmate, and then now he has like 8 or 9 friends. Nakama, they're like his brothers. His brothers. I'm not even gonna spoil anything. I'm just gonna say, watch it.
Super.
I dropped Griff off last week. It's doing pretty well on Audio Mac and on my website. You can download it for free or just stream it on Audio Mac, playlist it, do whatever you gotta do. I'll have this episode up on my website as well. And then I'll have the links to all my music and everything that you can listen to because, you know, I got a lot of shit. And it's a lot of dope shit and I highly recommend it. And if you really want to support, you can go to Sinn3rsundays.com and cop some merch. There's a lot of dope shit.
I know I'm saying shit a lot, but there's a lot of dope shit in it.
Get some nice for your people made by a black guy. So it's always good to support black-owned businesses. And the music is also written by a black guy. So Sinn3rsundays.com, replace the E with a 3, and you know what to do. And Isaiah3rd.com.
Bang.
And it sucks too, because I really miss my women. Like, I miss them a lot. And like in the last episode, I talked about my problems with them. And then, you know, within, I guess, the week, things got a little better with one of them. The other one is just like a complete... whatever. It's crazy because the girl that I said that I texted lost you to the game, that Drake line, she fucking hit me up saying, yo, I had a dream about you. And I'm like, yo, girl, I texted you like a month ago. And the dream was a good dream. It was like one of those, you know, those dreams I like to pop up in. She hasn't hit me up since. So she's content with the dream being just a dream, which is sad. But I really miss intimacy. I miss my face being smothered and covered. But before I go, I didn't do porn stars of the week last week. Instead of porn stars of the week, I'll do OnlyFans of the week. And I can tell you, this is one of the best OnlyFans in the game today, bar none. And she does deals and shit. So if you want to just wait for a deal, you could wait for a deal. You could be a little creep. Or you can just pay the fucking $10.99 or $11 and get like 1,000 vids. And she is one of the ghosts. And I have the pleasure of knowing her personally. She's a great human. She's a great woman. She's very smart. Her personality is amazing. And her name is Bria Backwoods. I highly recommend Bria's page. It's literally the best in the game, bar none. Content-wise, does literally everything. And she's nasty for the nasties. I'm not
Nasty.
I'm like nasty. She's nasty. And you can get her to be nasty. So, you know, follow my friend, tip her, give her all the love in the world. Check it out, yo. I highly recommend. Yo, she's nasty. In person, she's really dope, real down to earth. She's all about her moolah, you feel me? She's a businesswoman and she literally does an amazing job with the business. So I highly recommend her OnlyFans. Hi, Bria. I also highly recommend the Mark Twain Dave Chappelle special on Netflix. It was really dope. Like a roast type shit, or basically niggas coming up congratulating Dave on getting the Mark Twain Award, which is a dope award. Zaya Banks said that. I'm not even gonna go there. Zaya Banks is just different. I'm nowhere for me to go with that one. Oh, also music. I know I was gonna do like a Drake versus Big Sean versus Wale thing. We'll do that next week maybe. And let's add Kendrick to the mix because why not? Drake, J. Cole, Big Sean, Wale, Kendrick. Let's do all 5 of them niggas. They're best 3 projects and my top 5 or top 10 songs from each of them. That way you guys can kind of see where my head is at in the whole thing. Aside from that, music-wise, Gunna put out a pretty good project. I think he made I think he inhaled the whole Whip It can when he made Nasty Girl and On Camera because that is... I really need to see some of my women so we can get nasty and put things on camera. It's a dope project. Yo, I fuck with Lil Baby. Blindfold's a dope track, but Lil Baby, as a whole, I've been listening to the fucking My Turn Deluxe shit. I've been running that shit back to back to back to back. I don't know what it is, but feel me, Lil Baby is my guy. I need 200 in a case.
200.
The best album I heard all week is definitely, and it's only been out, 2 days? Freddie Gibbs, Alfredo. Fire. Freddie Gibbs his flow is immaculate, yo. He always reminded me of Currency, but he's different in a sense because he's basically a gang. He's G. You feel me? To me, Currency's cool, chill, laid back, and you respect him for anything that he does. But Freddie Gibbs is Gangsta Gibbs. You feel me? He's a little different. Like they're similar and different in the same aspect because they're 100% consistent and they be grinding and the fan base 100% loves them. I first knew Freddie Gibbs way back, but I loved their work together on I think Clover, Scottie Pippen maybe, and Scotty B. Currency isn't on Scotty B, but Scotty. 100% with Freddie Gibbs. The flow is immaculate. Yo, my man, it's like butter. It's literally like sliding. It's like gangster nigga sliding butter on bread. Feel me? I don't know how else to describe it, but it's super smooth, my man. And then the Freddie project was also, like he has various styles. Like he be switching up every project, so I fuck with Freddie Gibbs. And Alfredo is no different. Alchemist is, I can't sing his praises enough. Especially as a rapper, I love Alchemist. You feel me? How would I not? There can't be a rapper alive that does not like Alchemist beats. And then to me personally, I feel like him as a rapper himself is very slept on. Like I love Evidence and the shit they do together with Step Brothers, dope. Whenever Alchemist just picks up a microphone and starts rapping, I love it. So Project Fire. My favorite song on there is probably Baby Shit.
Oh, because he hit Doja Cat from the bike.
Either Baby Shit or Frank Lucas maybe, because I fuck with Benny the Butcher. Conway had a good verse too on his shit. I think Babies and Fools is the song.
What else? Oh,
It's crazy. I was talking about Currency and Freddie Gibbs being alike, and they had a project together, Fetty. I only heard that shit like twice, and I really need to revisit that because I thought it was dope when I heard it. I just never went back to it because the time it dropped, it was just the timing of it. Yeah, I highly recommend this album. You know what's crazy? I tried making playlists like for the first time this week, and I don't know how you niggas do it. My playlist had like 100 songs, and I just brought it down to like 50, and it was still pretty hard. You feel me? So it's like, So niggas who make playlists, shout out to you. Your job is pretty hard. Anyway, I think I'm done. Thank you for tuning in. It's your boy, s01e03 signing out. For those protesting, salute to you. Please, if you're taking pictures of the protesters, please do your best to put like an opaque sensor on it, like opaque it. So you feel me? Opaque. Make sure that their face can't be, because censors don't do it. Me personally, I could literally uncensor a censor. So, and then I know other people can too. So if you are a journalist taking pictures or whatever, please do your best to get these niggas' faces out of here, because they kill these niggas. Like in the Ferguson, a lot of protesters or rioters, they got killed. Like if you look back, a lot of niggas got killed. And you don't want to be the cause for another nigga getting killed. That shit was way heavy on my conscience if I still had one. So I highly recommend you people to get on your due diligence. It's sick what's going on out here, but feel me, we can do better. We can definitely do better. And this guy who's your president is a sick motherfucker. He's a sick motherfucker. I have no words for that. I have no words for him. I hate voting. Like I understand we gotta do our due diligence, but literally the popular vote never matters. Like I'm one of those guys. I'm one of those like, I'm too smart for my own good. Because literally the popular vote doesn't dictate what the electoral college does. Because we could get out and vote, even though the electoral college basically niggas that we picked, it doesn't even matter. Because these niggas could still do whatever they're getting paid to do from under the table. So it's like,
oh my God.
it's gonna be another 4 more years of this nigga. It was like, damn, what is wrong with y'all niggas? It's like, even anything is better than this. Couldn't have just been Bernie or Elizabeth Warren, you feel me? Like, shit is just sick. The DNC just want a puppet, and that's what Biden is, a puppet. Trump is not really a puppet. He's just his own madman, and it's not good to have a madman like that at the helm of America. And the shit he's saying, like, this nigga is tweeting. These niggas, I hope, like, I don't even understand it, because is that him tweeting? Like, these niggas haven't taken his phone yet? This nigga's like 70-something tweeting, and the shit that he's tweeting is crazy. I'm done. s01e03 signing out. I wasn't supposed to do this, but I did it. So next week, there will also be another episode, because I'm about making content now.
They shoot my brothers in the bill like, man, how y'all niggas even feel right? Make a nigga wanna kill. Papa told me never slow down for the flashing lights. Hope my people stash it right. One wrong look, then I'm really your messy. Watch it all from the afterlife. 400 years, still can't get it right. Nobody cares when the guns sold a crack with pipes. Spill of bees, but anonymous. Dirt on the lobbyists, claim democracy. But the problem is, you won't get elected being popular. They be greasing palms over use them like these colleges, fool them with a scholarship. They tried to silence us, but never used a silencer. Young prophet 2020, see the last days. Yeah, I got them, so won't judge them if they wear chains. Master tell you keep peace for little nigga, you're still black. Even if you're little richer, might help you eat, but his piece a little bigger. Hard be a little richer, now I treat the game like Lily. Trailblazer, of course I got the red saber. No need to impress haters. Tetris I've been brick laying, and all the places I can stay. Need action, I ain't with the parade. I young, so don't need for saving. Fed the streets with the real. The news never look me up. Recognition don't need. They think we got amnesia. Do what you gotta do, but please don't be no t-shirt. They shoot my brothers in the field like, man, how y'all niggas even feel right? Make a nigga wanna kill. Papa told me never slow down for the flashing lights. Hold my people's hashing right. Wrong look, and I'm really your mess. You watch it all from the afterlife. 200 years, still can't get it right. The only thing my praise he do is tell the time.